You go to your favorite AI image generator, type in your prompt, and click Generate. Boom, your image is there. But what just really happened in those 30 seconds? Soon, each of us will have AI on our computer.
By the end of next year, you'll have ChatGPT on your mobile phone without internet.
Wow.
We will have cameras with built-in AI models in it, and even live AI shows.
And action!
Those 30 seconds of waiting need to be not 10, not 5, but almost 0. Once you understand the key fundamental components, it's impossible not to see tremendous opportunity with AI.
What we're picking up on are neural activity related directly to the attempts to move her facial muscles, and that's what we're able to decode into speech.
Hey Anne, how's it going?
It is good to see you.
But first, let me tell you a crazy story. One day, I found an email from Micron Technologies.
Micron makes memory chips that go into all sorts of things, smartphones and PCs.
Micron Tech to set up semiconductor facility in India.
Micron is pumping in more major investments.
Yes, the same US company with a market cap of 71 billion, producing computer memory and computer storage. And it turns out they subscribed to my channel, which you should too. We hopped on a call and it was them who really explained to me what happens behind the doors and where real opportunities are laying. And that's not all. Not only they wanted to sponsor this video, but they saw and liked my art and asked me to generate an AI art piece which would be displayed at their office. Yes, I know, crazy. Let's create an AI image for Micron and see what really happens when we do that. When you click to generate an AI image, your device creates HTTP request packet. This packet includes parameters bound by user's description for the image, or in other words, prompt. Then, this packet is sent to your local router via Ethernet or Wi-Fi. The router forwards the packet to your internet service provider's local node. Your internet provider uses routing algorithms to determine the most efficient path for the packet to reach the data center where the AI model is hosted. There are almost 8,000 data centers worldwide, and some even at the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, everybody uses the cloud, everybody needs data centers. This need isn't going to go away. We're going to continue to build larger data centers and use more electricity because the demand is there and the demand keeps growing.
And AI companies don't disclose where their AI models are hosted. This packet travels through fiber optic cables, which may span continents and oceans.
It's estimated that there are more than 850,000 miles of undersea cable spread around the world.
Along the way, the packet may pass through multiple data switching centers that further route the packet. Then the packet reaches the internet provider's local to the data center. Finally, the packet is forwarded to the data center's local network and reaches the server where the trained AI model is hosted. The server unpacks the HTTP request and initiates the AI image generation process, parametrically bound by the user specifications. The request is placed in a queue for processing. And this is where it gets important. User parameters are loaded from high-speed bandwidth memory, like Micron. After this, for example, NVIDIA's GPUs are allocated for the task and feed the data from the high bandwidth memory. And noise tensor is initialized. Noise tensor is multidimensional array filled with random or pseudo-random values. It serves as the initial state or seed from which the generative model begins its work. The noise tensor undergoes a series of small changes until it transforms into the final image. The generated image is temporarily stored in a high-speed bandwidth memory. From here, the process reverts back to the user. An HTTP response packet containing the generated image is created. The package is sent through the data center's local network. Then, it is routed through various internet service providers and data switching centers. After that, it reaches your local internet provider. The packet is forwarded to your device. HTTP response is unpacked to extract the image, which is displayed on your screen.
Oh, wow.
Ta-da!
That's awesome.
Really? You like it?
I do. Yeah. That's
just a full-on wow
just...
Really?
Wow.
At the center of it all, there are a few technologies which could drastically speed up the process.
This is actual size, by the way. World's largest single GPU.
Or slow it down, like your internet provider. I'm kind of kidding, but it's also kind of true. This memory is what feeds GPUs the data it needs for processing. The faster the feeding process, the quicker GPUs can complete its calculations. And this is going to blow your mind. Micron's next generation of AI memory, HBM3E, which is the world's fastest, highest capacity, high bandwidth memory, is the memory solution best suited to train AI models, but also feed data to GPUs. And this is the best way to explain this, really. If GPU is like a brain which processes information, then memory is like a heart that pumps the blood and information to our brain and other systems in the body. This is a bit technical, but if you ever transferred files, this is going to blow your mind. With advanced CMOS innovations and industry-leading one data process technology, Micron's HBM3E provides higher memory bandwidth that exceeds 1.2 terabytes per second. Yes, you heard it right, 1.2 terabytes per second. If NVIDIA keeps crushing the game and breaks records with their GPUs, and Micron doubles or triples their memory speed power, we could have almost instantaneous AI products. And on top of that, if everyone has AI on their devices, we cut the whole process tenfold. And we don't rely on internet providers, data centers, and stuff like that. Just imagine, like Black Mirror episode, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, you name it, but you can speak to it. And it creates new storylines instantly, indefinitely, and unique to you.
Hello again, Lisa Ratano. I need the artifact. Tunoka, this. So you don't want to play nice? What if I let the Empire know about your illegal operation?
I think he's over here.
Vale. Jostlevza.
You can tell Vader about this one, not me.
Or even better, what if we enable paralyzed people to move and communicate?
AI being used as a thought decoder, processing what the neurons in the brain region are trying to do and sending that signal to the spine.
And anything else that now feels unimaginable, that's probably possible in the, next 6 months? 6 months ago, I made this video with Midjourney co-founder, and he mentioned that there are 2 ways forward.
It's kind of 2 worlds. One is that it just takes us 7 years to scale 1000x. And for the next 7 years, the market is computationally limited, which would be really interesting. And then the other argument is like sometime in that period was like huge new forms, like significant energy put into custom chips, which could maybe drive it down another factor of 10. And then all of a sudden it happens in like 1 year.
And he also mentioned that he's aware of a chip initiative that would completely speed up the whole process. And I kind of wonder now, was he talking about Micron Technologies?